Welcome back to the back nine coverage, round one of the 2021 Three Rivers Open. This is your commentators, Kevin Fodrey and Kid Smith.
Going on.
Yeah, so presented by BF Goodrich. Thanks to our sponsors and the Fort Disc Golf Club for running such a great event. We're going to jump right back into the action here. We got on our lead card, feature card, we've got Brad Schick, Brent Koontz, myself, and Justin Bunnell. Justin has been torching the front nine.
He shot well the front
This
nine.
was a hard layout, and the 6 down on the front nine is just
Kevin, you're right
scorching.
there.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes there, but hanging in with some guys. They're definitely
these guys are winners.
Yeah,
they're highly rated. Anyway, let's just go into hole 10. This is going to be a pretty long par 4. You're looking to throw a big backhand, just a full power shot. How far are you looking to get down here?
Yeah, I'm trying to get down
To
there
the
at
trees?
least 500 feet so that we've got a nice upshot. But there's an OB line painted all down the entire right side of the fairway, so it definitely forces you to have a little more control. That's unique to just this tournament. Normally there's not one.
Did you feel constricted by that OB or no worries at all?
It definitely comes into my mind just because I like to play for the Hyzer to the bucket, but I'm throwing a stable nuke on my shot, I believe, so not too concerned.
Well, Justin turned that over. That is full commitment there.
Yeah, he's throwing something stable because otherwise that is flirting with the line.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's kind of close to that tree there.
Rough landing spot.
Let's see how that looks. Yeah, you see Kevin generates a lot of power with his legs.
Yeah, I got really nose up on
kind
the
of
shot.
hung that up a little bit.
Yeah,
That's down there, though.
stalled it out pretty
I like
short.
that spot. That's decent. What, you about 220 from there, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a little longer than that.
Full 3. Brent got through that pretty well. He's over the trees. Let's see where that's coming up. That's definitely shorter than what I would have thought.
Yeah, that's going to leave him a pretty good chunk. And, yeah, Schick just going forehand.
Up. You want to get over those trees, and it did.
He got through. That is a pump for a forehand for sure. It carries a long way to get past those trees, and you have to get past those to have an attack on the bucket.
This is a pipe.
Hold.
Hold.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the danger there. He definitely put it on a good line to get to the bucket, but the trees do extend from the mulch pretty well. I like the Hyzer line around the backside of the tree if you've got it. And that's going to give him a look.
Yeah, that'll work out.
It's going to be outside of the circle, but it's a pretty good shot. Ooh, man.
Yeah, threw a till here.
Wow.
Came in just over the bucket, but rolled out to about 30.
He's got a little ground play there.
A little tough look, but not too bad.
Tough love.
After
speaking of tough love.
Yeah. Yeah,
Justin doesn't want a broken hand here.
This was not a friendly spot, but he did manufacture something here and get himself out there.
Got it Hyzered up. Yeah, that's going to be outside the circle.
Yep.
Let's see what that range looks like for him. Yeah, this is going to be soft go maybe.
Yeah,
but that's a tough.
Pretty unfortunate to catch those branches. It doesn't leave you with a great look, and you're going to be pretty far out. So, pretty much just taking a par if you hit those.
Looks like Brad's up next. Smart to get a camera on him, otherwise you might not get his putt. Quick player.
Yeah, we were definitely not holding anybody up with this card, even with the camera crew.
Look at this. He lines it up. Camera crew kind of getting in his way there. You don't want to get in anybody's periphery when they're putting. That's a good shot.
Yeah, that's a great putt.
That's what a pro does. Refocuses and waves to the guy, too. He's pretty happy about the birdie.
Yeah, he decided to get a birdie. He wasn't playing to his normal caliber at this point in the round, so he was happy to walk away with one there.
He's 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Back 9 here. Shows you where Justin's at. Sticking with that routine, feeling it out. Got a Hyzer putt. Doesn't look like there's I don't see much wind.
Yeah, we had a pretty calm day. It wasn't too bad. Yeah.
We'd like to have that one back.
Even when he misses, he's pretty on target. It just.
Oh, that's right on it.
Yeah.
Good putt.
Yeah, that one felt good to get another one back on Justin. I knew he was ahead of me. Wasn't really looking at scores, but I knew it was in there.
Well, you're going to take the tee with that one. Schick's got a birdie too. It takes us to hole 11. Hole 11's a par 3, 295. I would say it's a pretty easy shot. The bucket is actually not in the short position. It's where you can see in the video right now. I would say it's a forehand turnover.
Yeah, it's definitely a tight shot. I would say this is almost a bonus birdie.
It's a bonus birdie.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Yeah, got a little love on the tree, but put me at just,
play it where
just
it lays.
inside circle.
Play it where it lays.
You'll take that any day.
Yep. Brad he's going to show us this forehand. It's a little tight.
Yeah.
It's just a little tight. Other than that, man, I like it. Maybe a little too much angle.
Yeah, Brian Miller said this hole was definitely designed to be a forehand shot. You definitely need to get a little flex on it to get around the corner, and then something that's going to flatten out or even come back out of it. So either pretty overstable like a Firebird or an understable on a good line.
And shout out to my brother Jason Smith, who also helped Brian design this hole.
Yeah.
Brian was putting in a little too many backhand holes, and some of the forehands were kind of tough. So Jay wanted to put in a nice, fair, technical turnover forehand shot, which I like.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Brent also getting up there to have a nice putt at it.
It's a pretty good shot with the
yeah,
backhand.
it's definitely a hard backhand shot.
Oh. And Brad, is that an APX swirl that he's putting in?
I think it is, yeah.
Wow. Those are great putters, by the way. Nice work, Brad, on that. Hopefully you got a whole stack of those. That was all arm.
Yeah, great putt
arm.
from Justin. Just a little off. I mean, every putt, he could very easily be almost perfect on this round.
Yeah. Man, just a little short.
Yeah.
That's probably from 40. Yet again, you're going uphill here. You've got a couple putts that look real good in a row. Let's see how this one looks coming out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice birdie to walk away with.
Right on the bottom of the pole, man.
I told Jason Smith I was going to birdie that hole before the tournament, so I was happy I got it.
And that takes you to 6.
Yeah.
You're going to be tied with Justin now, leaving Brent at a 3 down and Brad at a 2 down.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good match so far. The back definitely got some teeth on it still. So we're going into hole 12. It's a par 4, 686 feet. This is a long shot. It's not in the short pin we're looking at now.
This is a full rip.
Yeah,
there is OB, but
there's OB to the right.
Our
and
competitors
OB with
are
the road.
throwing full smashes here. Let's see if we can get anybody with a nice Hulk rip. I have heard some people have been throwing it up near the road here. Shout out to Bryson Haft. Nice eagle. Yet again, the footwork there for. Ooh, now you turn that a bit.
Yeah, so we definitely got a little bit of headwind on this.
Okay,
that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Not really for the OB there.
Also, you've got a steady stream of traffic moving just to your left. So, how is that affecting our competitors at all? Or?
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me. I do know that during this round, I think it's on Justin's shot, we had somebody honk at us while he was throwing.
Maybe they're just happy. There's a honk if you're happy. He smacked it. Look at him. He got over on that.
Yeah, that was very close to the OB. So he did stay in.
Pretty close, I think.
Yeah. Shout out to tournament director Brian Wilson. He was sitting back there watching these competitors throw this hole.
Yeah, Brent.
More of a controlled drive. He doesn't put a whole lot of extra effort into going deeper. I think he feels like he's not gaining much distance with that.
Yeah, and this is a 2-shot hole anyway, no matter what. So you're really, from the blue pin, you're really just looking to get anywhere up here where you feel confident on a shot over these trees.
A mulch is an absolute smash shot. Hyzer. There he is.
Yeah,
I mean, that's perfect.
That's an amazing
He's probably
shot.
320 there.
Yeah, at least.
He's probably 320 there. For sure, yeah. 350, maybe. And that's going to be a little short there.
Yeah.
You do want to get it up high enough. You don't want to mess with those trees. They're there.
Yeah, these trees definitely block this green for sure.
Reach up high.
Yeah, you got to come in from the top.
Okay, and Justin not going to have a problem. Well, no problem.
Left
Decent
it a little
ground
short.
play. It's a
Yeah.
little short. What are we doing? Tilt again?
Yep. Just throwing a tilt.
You're
going
very
over the
comfortable with
top.
this disc, huh?
Yeah, it's just.
Tell us about it a little bit. What's so good about it?
It's just really overstable. So we were feeling a little wind here, so I felt confident just chucking it up there. Left it a little short, but
it's a good jumper from Brent.
should still have a decent look at it.
Yeah, you definitely hyzered out a little bit. Low ceiling, or are you okay?
I'm all right, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's still probably about 25 to 30 feet here.
It's a tough putt.
Yeah.
And we think we got a little wind. Left side, a little low.
Yeah, felt like that
Could have
one.
stuck.
Felt like that one would have stayed, but
Could have stuck.
yeah.
Good low. Hyzer putt.
Yeah, pretty uncommon to see
Pretty
three
good birdie.
people come away without a birdie on this hole. I feel like if you're playing at the top level, you can definitely get a birdie on this hole for sure. So something in the air, didn't get it today.
Well, that'll be a birdie for Brad, though.
Yeah.
And that'll take us into hole 13. Hole 13's a par 4. It's pretty much a dog leg right, about 320 off the tee. You're looking to put it up in this mulch here, or even down into this landing area. Most of our competitors are going to be throwing a forehand hyzer, but the backhand and hyzer's there if you want to get aggressive.
Yeah, and
This is the play I like right here from Brad. He's just throwing it up to the mulch, leave himself with a 200-foot shot to the pin, and I mean that's textbook.
Yeah.
So
it's
you're
a
gonna
very
go
narrow-
for it here.
Yeah, very narrow green too when you get up there. OB on both sides.
All right. I mean, Kevin's looking to get over on this.
Yeah, this was the attack it for an eagle play, and I threw it straight OB. Yeah,
And that's his first ever OB. So
no,
I mean, it's
first time,
terrible that it
yeah,
happened here.
I had been throwing that all week and getting down there for looking.
No,
eagle,
he's
and
got the shot for this. I've actually seen him throw it. He can get it really close to the bucket. Let's see what Justin's gonna try here. Like he can definitely move his disc to the right.
Yeah, he's still in that shot I was trying to throw.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth.
Kevin's
Little-
looking to go a lot further than that. That's
Yeah.
a good conservative play.
Yeah, a little higher, and he could have got all the way to the bucket probably. That was a perfect line.
And Brent's looking to pretty much match that. He is. It's going to hyzer out a little bit, but he's
Yeah.
fine. It went right in front of those trees. So, Kevin, where... Yeah.
I went out early, so I've got to come pretty much completely blind.
This
coming
is a
around
tough
corner.
shot.
Yeah, it's hard. I felt like I threw a pretty good shot, caught that branch, caught it up really early,
just
but
short.
yeah, they're going to leave me 50, 60.
No
short.
branch there, though. I feel pretty good about that.
Yeah.
It looked like you had a pretty good whip on that. And that's a good up and down from Brad. That should be a pretty easy birdie. Brent's looking to do the exact same thing. Nobody's really looking to run this. You can go deep. Well, as I say that, Brent just goes ahead and runs it. It's a good shot.
Yeah, so Justin's putting. He's probably 100, 110 out still.
Yeah,
so
I mean, this is a long putt.
this is a monster putt for sure. You don't want to say he's running it, but it sure looked like he was running it. Great shot from Justin.
Yeah, and he got it all the way there, so
Yeah.
a little bit short, but man, from 110 out. That's a good run. You're right on the pole, though.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, it's hard to be upset about that when you're feeling like it's accurate. You just got to get that height.
Got a little meat on the bone here. No problem for Brent, but the reason why running this gets a little bit hairy is if you get back to those power lines there, the way that they're anchored into the ground, you can be obstructed and have that 25 to 28 look putt. Shout out to Tim Reed there. Big B Reed.
Yeah, moving into hole 14. It's a really dangerous par 3, 298 feet, water carry almost the entire way, and water off to the left. There's a river just on the other side of the green, so you can get OB real quick and take a big number even faster.
And you're going uphill from the base of the water. Once you get past the water, you're basically going uphill, and it's very hard to attack.
Yeah, so Schick's going to be okay with that not going OB. That actually got to a spot where he might even have.
I like the backhand flex up play. just kind of getting it flat, maybe having a little bit of Annie.
Definitely brings the OB on the left side into play more, throwing it backhand if you don't get that turned over. But I mean,
that's the play.
Yeah,
that's the play for me. I really like this. If you throw the forehand, you can get it to Hyzer out, get it maybe pin high, and have it about 30 feet right. But I don't like bringing the OB left into play.
Control.
It's turning though.
Nice shot, Brent.
I mean,
Yeah,
but
you
back
saw
to
the
back.
angle on that.
Back to back, amazing
Nice little Hyzer
shots.
flip. Those are nice. Is that a rock? He's
That
not throwing
he
a
threw?
rock
Oh,
from
it
there,
is,
is
yeah.
it?
That's okay.
Okay, and you got yours turned just a little bit. I like the idea though.
Yeah, threw really flippy. That was kind of a newer disc.
What is it?
That was a soul. I should not have thrown it. It was.
Oh, you got to look
definitely
here
too
though.
overstable.
Now this is uphill. It's hard to tell here, but this is a tough putt uphill. It's hard to get the distance on it.
Yeah, I
It
got
look a little obstructed too. Yeah. The footing's kind of
Yeah,
weird
a lot
over
of
there.
stuff in the
Yeah.
swing down below my legs, and so not a lot of power to be generated there.
And that's Brad.
Nice little
over
bid
there.
from Brad. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was,
almost hit that.
It looked like he was in jail, but he did have a nice little lane at the bucket. So great birdie.
It's all day for
Koontz.
Brent. And that just means that Justin's even closer than that. That's going to take Justin to 8 down. He's got a little bit left here, but it's not going to be a problem for him. He's got a nice putt on him. Taking his time, though. Making sure. Brad up and in for his par.
Cleaned it up.
You got a little bit of meat here.
Yeah, it's probably about a 15 footer. I wasn't super concerned about it.
Just a couple pumps, no problem. Putter's looking decent. All right, 14 or 15 blue. It's gonna go. Oh, this is such a nice view of
Yeah,
the work that was
it's
done.
not actually in this short pin. It is
No,
in
it's
the
going to
long
be
pin.
long across this road here. But you're looking to throw a backhand flip up shot. Like it's about 360. You're looking at a fairway driver most likely.
Yeah.
What are you throwing
Most
here?
people are throwing a fairway driver. I think
Yeah.
Justin's throwing his M4 again. He's just been throwing it the whole day. Don't go away from what's working for you.
No, he keeps this on a nice straight line. You can fade right. You don't want to go early left. There is OB in the water, but that shouldn't be a problem for our competitors here. And that's fine. It's a good shot.
That's an incredible shot for sure. Just
This
keeping it
is
straight.
a birdiable hole for you
Yes,
guys. Players of
definitely.
your caliber, you have this shot. There is a forehand play as well, but sometimes it can be tough to keep that from going too far right.
Yeah,
that looks good.
That's the common
And then
mistake
it
with the backhand. It's
caught a
getting a
little bit.
little high. It's got a low ceiling.
Looked good
so,
though.
Yeah, it could have snuck through, but not a.
Oh, and look at Brad here. It looked like he was gonna. Also throwing that flip up, it's gonna turn just a bit. I love this shot.
Off the front of the cage.
Yeah, from back to the tee, that looked like it was going in as well.
Short,
50
yeah.
short.
Brad, 50 short. Not quite, but.
Got
And
it
I
up a
did
little
that
bit.
exact thing I said about Brent's shot, just keeping it a little too high. It's going to leave you 70, 80 short.
You can run that. That can be a soft go, but it's tough. With you got this tree. Well, he should be okay here. The trees. You can see the 3 trees there. They can be a problem sometimes. It's a good putt.
Yeah,
All over
hitting the
again.
basket, so not missing the basket yet. But
Oh, right through the tree. Oh, that's tough.
yeah, good run from deep for Brent.
Is that an Onyx?
Yeah, definitely not the 50 footer he thought he had.
No,
but
that's a good birdie
He's gonna
from
like
Brad.
that birdie for sure.
Yep.
Another great birdie for Justin.
Yep,
yeah,
that's a
at
great
this
birdie.
point, 9 down. I mean, he's torching.
Yeah, he's playing well. We got Kevin at a 5. Brent's at a 5. And Brad is also at a 5 with a nice birdie there.
Yeah. So it's getting it's really close for most of the card, except Justin is just. I mean, he's on a
playing
tear
well.
right now. So we're going to go into hole 16. This is a 195-foot par 3. It was in the
Position
right
to the right. It's about
yeah,
30
it's
feet
in the
from
right
where it's
pin.
at in the video.
Yeah, nice
Going
little
right over
forehand
top
shot.
of it.
You see most people throw an overstable putter or mid, just to hook towards the basket.
You can go deep here, and that can present That's a
Yeah.
rare forehand.
And it got through.
That
So
was a good one.
That is definitely not the line that he's looking for, but we play it where it lays.
yeah, the one and only forehand from Justin on the day. So
Yeah, and Brad's going to kind of show you how to do it.
Shot.
It's nice and soft.
that's perfect.
And about 20 feet past that is where that hill's at. So as long as you come up short of that and give it some time to skip. Yeah, Brent here again with this 11-time Firebird. One of the best discs ever made.
Nice shot, Brent.
And that's pretty nice. He's got a serviceable 250-foot and in backhand. He can actually or forehand. He can throw it even further than that, but that's all you really need. And that's an overstable disc again. Is that the tilt?
That was a tilt, yeah. Got a
Got a
really,
roll
really
there.
gross ground
Yeah,
action
kinda
off that root there,
Got a
but
sick roll.
it's all right.
Shouldn't be any problem for you. The result of getting through some trees there.
And another one low. I mean, I was saying the whole round, Justin could have easily been 15, 16 down at this point. Every putt looked like it was going in just a little short or just a touch right.
Yeah, just small adjustments
Yeah.
that he's going to be able to make. And that's a nice birdie from Brent. With that rollaway, you still got a little meat on the bone
Yeah, just
here.
like a 15, 20 footer up on a tree, which was a little awkward.
Yeah, a
but
little Rudy. Yep.
almost coming out on
That's
me.
nice.
Yeah.
Never in doubt.
Yeah, stressed me out a little bit.
We all were okay. Kevin definitely thought that was gonna spit.
So Brad's gonna take a pretty easy birdie
Yeah, that was
there.
a nice birdie. And Justin wants, I've said this a couple different times, he wants that putt back, I'm sure. He's looking at it.
Yeah. You can see he's tapped the
frustrated.
basket a
He's a
couple
little
of times.
frustrated.
Yeah, he wants those. We're going into hole 17. It's a 352-foot par 4. It's going to be in this far left pin. It's attackable for an eagle, but a mandatory makes it a pretty aggressive play. You got to really want it to go for it.
It's a tight forehand play.
We
Yeah,
got some
shout
nice
out.
spectators there, Bryson, Caleb, and B. Willie.
Ooh.
Just fine.
Just like
Okay.
Yeah.
Brad has played here before. He knows the local routes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that that's one of them, but
Yeah, that's greasy for sure.
Brad making up his own local routes.
Yeah.
We love having you in the fort, Brad.
Okay.
Brent going with a nice Hyzer here. Again with that 11-time Firebird. Are you going for it?
Yeah, I'm going for it.
Oh.
I threw a great shot,
Yeah.
but it missed the Mando. I thought I was going to be fine up there on the
Yeah,
fairway.
he's a little inside too. He wants it higher, but that's still up there.
Yeah, so I missed the Mando. We did have a little discussion. I did have to re-tee because there was no drop zone painted, which is
Yeah.
a huge bummer.
Yeah, they could. There could be an adjustment made on that. I think it should be up to the short pin.
Yep.
They could probably have it painted up there, or they could even have it painted a little shorter
Yeah.
of the Mando. But it would still be punitive going to the short tee. And you're going again.
Yeah, I
with
went for it again. Again, just getting caught up a little bit.
Yeah.
A little aggressive. Am move for sure, but
I've seen him hit the shot.
yeah. Yeah, I've gotten it
when
enough
he's
to
he's feeling
justify
it. I feel like if you're feeling comfortable there, you
Just a
step
little
up
off
and you
the
make
back.
that shot. It's kind of it's one of those plays that you make when you're feeling good. Maybe you're up a couple strokes, maybe you're feeling hot.
Yeah.
And I think it's good to get aggressive sometimes during those situations. Now you weren't in that scenario there and kind of forced it, and sometimes that can be the result. But had you made the Mando, you would have been okay with it.
Yeah, I would have been fine. So
This is going to be a tough hole for Kevin.
Yeah, that's this one
But
hurt
I
for
mean,
sure.
as he said, he played it aggressive. It looked like he came up just a tad stiff arm there, but it was fine.
Yeah, I
No,
came into this
I don't know if he had
round
a tree there.
with the expectation of I wanted to do whatever it took to make lead card day 2. I knew at this point I knew what the scores were coming into the hole. I knew I needed to get aggressive to make it on lead card with a couple other guys shooting really hot rounds. So it got aggressive, didn't pay off, but those are the decisions you make. Yeah. Tricky little putt here for Justin.
He kind of
Yeah.
It was a quick play. He definitely. I mean, it almost looked like he was running that. He had a lot of smoke on that. Yeah. Oh, just a little low. That looked good though.
Yeah. That was
good.
I think the first jump putt of the whole round, so wasn't feeling it yet, but.
And Brad, man, it's so strange. He orients himself in a way where he pushes that shoulder forward. He almost changes his angle and gets his putter really flat at the end. I've always thought that was a very unique way to deliver. It's a good putt.
Yeah, it's a great birdie.
A little straddle yet again, just kind of using that forward movement. Kind of reminds me of Nico in a way. Castro known for that, although not known for making a lot of those. He's known for missing a lot of those and then slamming his disc against the bucket. Shout out to Nico, though. He is one of my favorite players to watch, man. He's very interesting to watch.
Hole 18, 430-foot par 4.
Eagle alert.
Yeah, big
Eagle
dog
alert
leg to the right. Definitely attackable. There's a Mando straight off the tee, but we're in the right pin.
Right.
It's a long shot. It plays the full 430, but I mean, if you've got a nice turnover game or a big forehand
play here.
Yeah, you can get down.
He's
there.
looking to just make a placement play here, get down in the fairway. He's gonna have just a short turnover, maybe a forehand up to it.
Any given day, that's probably one of the best shots on the card, but you know.
Yeah, we got some good players coming up here. These guys are top tier. Brent's going to be playing a placement shot as well. I think that's a smart move for him, sitting at 7 down. He wants a birdie here. Wish we were doing. We should get a list of what Justin's throwing. I would like to know this.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know the Prodigy line very well,
he was pretty
though.
much throwing mids the whole day. I think this was also a mid.
Yeah, like MD3s, MD4s,
MD4
stuff like that.
What he was throwing most of the
I
time.
know Big Germ Colin used to throw an MD4.
Just misses the cameraman.
I mean, that's a great shot.
Yeah,
holy cow.
That's incredible.
And he beat it.
I like.
So, how's it looking? Oh my.
I liked it.
Oh my. He got it turned. He got through some trees, and he's way, way up there. All right, Brent is looking at, and this is where you're at. If you're playing the short, kind of the layup with a putter, with a rock, it's a tough angle to get a forehand through here. You want to try to go wide, but the way that the trees are placed, it is just a really super technical shot. I think it's a low skipper or a backhand turnover.
Yeah, and what you might not even be able to see is what Brad just found there is quite a bit of slope on every side of the screen, so it looks
left side and back
but,
side. I mean, this putt right way, it's going away from Justin right here, and this is a tough shot.
Yeah, he's just laying this up. Justin told me before the putt he's
Bro,
laying it up.
Kevin. All right. Damn.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's good.
I should have listened to him. I'll just give you a little.
Kevin, he
foreshadow here.
was giving you a hint there. Now let's see if Brent is not taking that advice.
Yeah, and like I mentioned before, I knew where I was at score wise. I wasn't laying this up. Not any part of me wanted to. So
there are some trees back there. Depending on where you miss, you know,
you can have a tough comeback for sure.
It can be good. It can be bad. A little more friendly than some of the other greens.
Yeah, first basket miss, long comebacker. You can tell.
Kind of a deep breath there. He wanted it.
Yeah.
This is a step out here. You can't tell, but Brad is obstructed here for sure. Man, it's a good putt.
Yeah, that's a great putt. Nice little Annie
Good
around
putt.
the tree. Yeah, great putt.
And you know, you look down and you look up, and Brad's at 8 down.
Yep. Yeah,
just like that.
Yeah, just like that. He takes a round that was kind of okay to.
He was ho-humming it there for a little bit.
Hot round for sure.
Tough putt.
So that's how you turn an eagle into a par, if anybody was wondering.
And Justin's advice is just that much more prescient here.
Yeah, not going to be happy to walk away with a par on that.
But yet again, you have to assess what you're trying to.
Yeah.
You know, you had a goal in mind, and you're following that. Well, look, that takes us to our final hole, the back 9, which is a hole 19. It's a par 4, 550-foot hole. You're playing to get out of the woods initially, and then you're playing about a 320, 330-foot shot up to the bucket, which is just in front of these trees up here. As long as you play those routes, I'd say it's a pretty easy hole.
Yeah,
However,
the upshot
there's OB left.
The upshot is pretty
Oh,
demanding.
That's a little wide. Oh,
But
that's fine.
Yeah, that's
okay. That's the garden spot for me.
Yeah, that's all you could ever need out of the shot.
Ah, man, here we go.
100% a forehand shot, and Justin is throwing it back.
Justin is just throwing that in our face right here.
That just tells you how confident he is.
Yeah, and listen, the line's there. It's just it's an easy turnover, and he got the angle right.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And it did not spin out either. It just kind of stopped. He's going to be about 350. 350 to the hole. Brent kind of laying this short a little bit. Got out early.
Gets through it a little. And he's fine. He's on flat ground. A little further up, he'd be on a slant and not really have a look at it.
Yeah, it's probably going to play 400 from there. And Kevin with the tilt. No problem.
Yeah.
That's what can happen right there.
That's the hill I'm talking about.
You get an anti-skip there. It can go left. It can be a little weird. There is OB to the right. I don't think Brent's probably not worried about the soccer field over there, though.
No, I don't actually think they were playing OB for the soccer field for this tournament.
So no OB.
But that was a nice 350-foot drive from.
Oh, for all
needed.
350.
Yeah, it plays
all
a full 350.
That was playing probably 400 there.
Yeah. And again, this is another one of those holes where you can't feel the wind at all back in that tunnel, and then you get out here and it's active out there.
I mean, he's 330 here, 340 all day long. It's going to be a controlled shot based on what we've seen so far. I just don't see this thing moving that far off its line. A little short.
A little short.
Circle's edge, but he's going to have a good uphill putt here. And Brad's looking to feast here. I mean, this is exactly in his wheelhouse. A high hyzer. Control that distance a little bit. They get it out a little bit wide
a little
there.
short. Yeah, this hole plays deceptively long. Every time you get out here, you think you're going to be up there pretty easy.
He was probably 320 from where he was at. So, but he did throw a very high hyzer. It's not going to.
But Brad will be okay to end on an 8. I mean, if you got a slow start to the round, shot an 8 down still, that's pretty good. I believe that's enough to get him up near the top of the leaderboard.
Justin, this routine. See if he can capitalize here. Just a little short.
Yeah.
Well, he has been dead pole.
Yeah, just
Call that mode dead pole.
Micro adjustments, and I mean, he easily was shooting a 15 or a 16 down. He was straight on scores.
Yeah, and a 10 is still good.
Yeah, 10's great. Hot for sure.
Well, that's a good finish. That'll finish with this card. Justin's going to be at a 10 with Brent at an 8, Brad at an 8, and Kevin with a 4. Making some very aggressive plays to try to make that lead card. We can respect that, Kevin. Good shooting.
Yeah, not the score I wanted, but
we got
take
some
what I
booze.
got. Schick not happy about his round, but he's gonna work out just fine. So that wraps up the back 9 and round 1 of the 2021 Three Rivers Open, presented by BF Goodrich. Thanks so much for tuning in. Justin shooting a nice 10 down on our card. Woody Haas from Michigan coming down. The whole Haas family.
Woody. That was
nice. Their whole family shot great this tournament. So you're gonna see some nice familiar names up there on the leaderboard. So round 2 will bring us some exciting action.
Thanks for watching with us.
Yeah, thanks. And tune back in for round 2.